Another vulnerability scanner that I want to take a look at is actually a community-based version of a commercial offering. So the company Rapid7 has this vulnerability scan offering called Nexpose, and there is a community-based version of it. And we've got the community-based version of it here. The difference, or one of the differences with the community based version, is that with the community based version, you can only scan up to 32 hosts. You could certainly scan more than that, but you have to dump your database and remove all evidence of those 32 that you had previously scanned before adding more. Nexpose is a really good vulnerability scanner. And what we're going to do here is start off a scan. So we're going to go to sites first of all, and I'm going to add a site. And I'm just going to say new scan site. Not particularly exciting, perhaps. And if I wanted to, I could give organization name, the URL, primary contact, job title, etc. Has nothing to do with the scan. It's more about the administrative stuff that you need to keep track of if you are doing penetration testing. Now, I don't need to do anything with access. I don't have any other users on this system. It's just me and my admin user, so I don't need to provide access there. I do, though, need to provide at least one asset, which is a system I'm going to scan. So I'm going to scan a system on my local host. I could, of course, add multiple addresses or host names or a range of addresses if I wanted to. And you can see that I've got the ability to exclude as well. Not going to exclude anything because I'm just going to scan one thing here. I could, though, provide credentials. If I wanted to, I could say local creds, for example. And then my account, I'm going to say this is an SSH account, and then we'll just say my username here, and then I have to plug in a password. This is going to give me the ability to have the vulnerability scanner log on, and then once it's logged on, it can run local checks, which it wouldn't be able to do unless I gave it local access. So now we've got the templates that are available. I'm going to do a full audit here rather than a full audit without WebSpider. That means this is going to go check web pages as well. You can see there are a number of templates. There are some that are compliance related, Sarbanes-Oxley and HIPAA as an example. We've also got PCI. So we can do any one of these, and there are specific features that are turned on and off based on which template that you use. So we're going to choose that template. The engines, I'm not going to worry about. It's only a local engine. I could use the Rapid7 hosted scan engine, but it wouldn't be able to get to my local network. And I don't have any other scan engines that I need or could use. So we're just going to use the local one, which means the one that's on this system. So I'm not going to worry about alerts or schedules. I just want to run it now. I'm just going to say save and scan. We are doing the asset discovery. You can see that it's a fairly well laid out web interface here. If I want to go to reports, I can create my report here and just say new report. That's fine. The template that they are using here is fine. I do need to select a scan though, and we'll just pick this one just to do one. And then we're going to say, yes, that's okay. That's the scan that we want. We're going to generate a PDF file. And so we're going to save and run the report. Now it has created a new report for us, and we can open that up. And this is the report that you would get. You can see this is actually a stopped scan, so it's not going to be complete necessarily, but we do have some ports that are open. Apparently, it found the NTP service and DNS, and then it didn't find any databases or users, no file names, because of course it didn't log in locally. So this would be what a report, or a partial report anyway, would look like. When it found a vulnerability, it would actually give you details about it, and I can go to the vulnerabilities tab and click on this, for example, and this is going to give me more specifics about it. No exploits, there are no malware kits. It does say solution. There are a couple of solutions for this particular vulnerability. If I go back to my vulnerabilities page, And then, of course, as I said, the list of vulnerabilities. Now, one feature that this has, because Rapid7 also happens to own Metasploit, is it gives you an indication as to whether a particular vulnerability is exploitable using Metasploit or not. So it looks like this has an exploit that has been published, and this one happens to be from the exploit database. So it gives you more detail as to whether these vulnerabilities can be exploited or not, and where you may be able to locate exploits. So Nexpose is just another vulnerability scanner. There are certainly plenty of vulnerability scanners. This one does happen to work on Linux, not all of them do. And it's a pretty nice, pretty complete web interface. It's the community version of the commercial product that Rapid7 offers.